Well, hello, good morning. Good morning, and welcome to this live stream on Sunday. Hello, Camellia. Hello, Jeremiah. Well, good morning. Hope you all are having a fantastic day so far. Today we have something different. I mean, it's the same game. However, the big difference is we are also. Oh, wait a minute. Get my other screen. We also have a navigator here on my iPhone. Hey, Olivier, how you doing? Just fixing my window here. There's so many things to consider when you start live streaming that it's not even funny. I think now we're all good here. Let me see all the chats, all the windows. It's a bunch of stuff. Here we are, and we're on a long trip. Oh, you got the Logitech. What do you like so far? How do you like it? Let's go inside the truck of our Volvo. We have our lady here. She's pretty bored. She's looking out with the window, like with a face that. Let me start the electric here so I can open the window. There she is. I don't know if you can see her right there. Emma. I don't know where she's looking at. Just gazing at the stars. And this is my lady, which driver, which doesn't really. It doesn't look as good of a model as the passenger here. It's funny. Wow. Yeah, mods have gone a long way. Let's go. Close the window. Get back inside the truck. Thank you, Bakar. How long did it take? Ah, man, it's so unfair to me to tell. Like, I've been working on and off with it for about 3 years now. But I'd say if you follow my tutorial there on the Red app, where you are right now, you'll take about a week to build the hardware, like the base with the wood, the metal, the carpet, all that stuff. And then I am making the tutorial for the electronics. I don't know how long one would take to finish with the electronics, but I think if you're following my tutorial and you're building another Volvo, which my tutorial is focused already on the hardware, it can work with any car. But the tutorial one will also work with any car. It depends on how many buttons you have and how many things you want it to work. Hey, Laguna, welcome back. Welcome back. So let's get started. I don't know if you noticed today, Laguna and Olivier, we do have a GPS here on the phone. Fully functional GPS that works with the game. We're giving it a test. It's there's a guy on Patreon that is working on it, and he, I think, as far as I know, is the first guy to ever get the GPS out of the game somewhere else. Tez, does the buttons like air, heated seats, etc. work? Yes, Tez. Everything you see here works. So I can press number 6 and you'll see the right, the left. I have 3 TVs here. I don't need to look. I can look physically, but you guys, I need to click this button. I can open the window there with the heated seats, for instance. That's down on the passenger side. I can close it up. If I click the defrost, and then I can change the camera here. If I change the temperature, for instance, I can change the camera one by one. If I click the recirculation, I can turn off the engine if I click on and off. I can put the retarder on the truck if I move here. What else? I can go back to the cockpit if I click advanced. I can click the hazard button. I can use the wiper stock, everything. Masmar, you just broke a record. We're not even 5 minutes in the live stream, and you're the first one to tell me to drive a car. Oh, that's so creative, dude. Your mom must be so proud. I have 4 cars, kid, and the only people that I noticed so far that come and tell me to buy a car or just drive a car are the ones that either don't have a driver's license, don't have a car, and also don't have a simulator. So I think you hit all of the boxes because you wrote everything in caps. That screams like, I don't have a car. Yeah, I do have 4 cars, and I have a driver's license for 25 years, and I never had a single ticket. Oh, and I also fly planes. And I have an amazing simulator that a lot of people enjoy, and I teach them how to build one. So you could get off your mom's basement and build a simulator for yourself. That'd be a lot of fun. You'd enjoy it. All right. Do I have force feedback, Mihail? Yes. I do 12 Newton meters of force feedback here. And it's a Fanatec Club Sport DD. Well, thank you, Stein. Me too. Is the button work the same flasher, etc. brake light? Yes, everything here works as a button box, if you will. But they are seen by the game as joystick. Does building the setup hurt the Volvo? There's no Volvo anymore around here. It's my home office. Oh, there's an accident here probably. These guys don't know how to go around. We're just gonna go around. Why the wheel does that? I think you're talking about the shaking. It's because of the engine. It's the force feedback. Do I have cup holders, Terror Gert? Yes, I do. It's right here. You can't see on the camera, but it's right here where the mouse is rested. There are 2 cup holders there. Volvo wasn't so smart when they built this cup holder here, because when I put a bottle here, like this water bottle, the bottle will be in the way of the manual transmission, which this car is actually manual. In my garage, I do have the same car in manual transmission. And there's a car here, and when you move the gears, you hit the bottle. Jeremiah, I got the Logitech G for my PS5 and I have 2 driving games. You need more. What are the 2 driving games you do have right now, Jeremiah? Yeah, the AI is very bugged here sometimes. They don't know what to do. Which app for the GPS, Ghost? That's a very good question. I should have written here. This is a project that's going on right now. It's an amazing project by a guy on Patreon. It's let me get the name again. It's the Truck Sim. Let me stop the truck here because I wanna help this guy out. This is an amazing software. It works, like you can see the route. It tells a bunch of information. Where it's coming from, where it's going to. I can change, I think I can change to miles. Yeah, more settings. Allow U-turns. Yeah, let's allow U-turns. Job info, show fatigue. I don't know where to change but I know you can. In any case, let me get the name of the app. It's on Patreon. I should actually get, let me do that. Let me get his Patreon so I can actually share with you guys, because I think it's pretty cool. If you drive a truck, you should check it out. It's Truck Sim GPS. I will make a video about it. So this is his GPS, and right now it's still paid, but can I run? Where's the mount? Okay, back here. I want to see your car. You can check the car on the on TikTok, man. What? Disconnected. Where's mouse? Am I playing a game or actually driving? I'm playing a game. Alright, so how do I want to put in the chat whenever people ask. is it Truck Sim? It's not easy. Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. I think that's going to be easier for me to tell because I can't just copy and paste. Truck Sim GPS. That's what I'm using here, man. But I will try to remember. Let's get going. But what am I hauling? Have you tried this with the game BeamNG Drive? Yes. Let me answer some questions here. Did you try playing Bus Simulator? I have not. Forza Horizon 5, and I forgot the others. So, yeah, Forza Horizon is fun. You should try definitely BeamNG. That would be the next one I would put on your list. Yes, I do play BeamNG on this simulator. A lot, actually. I have over 1,000 hours playing on it. Mason, thank you. You want to see the behind the scenes? There's a bunch of videos of behind the scenes. Yes. And if you go to my Red app, you can see the tutorial. So I teach step by step how to build one of these. I don't gatekeep information. You can find out everything there is about the simulator. Everything. I share everything. I'm actually making the tutorial on how to get the electronics working right now. Yeah, so we are a little bit over the speed limit here, but we are okay. We're chilling and crossing. I think we are in Italy right now. We left Denmark yesterday on our way to Italy. We're going all the way south to the tip of the boot, and yeah, that'll be a fun ride. There's another 30 minutes to our destination, so we are deep in Italy right now. Same name on the Red app. Yes, sir. Same name. Flybrick S60R. Will you drive coach buses when the update comes out? Oh, absolutely. I will try it out. I will try the American Truck Simulator cars DLC with the Crown Victoria, the Ford F-150, and I think there's another car. I forget now. I'm not mistaken, they're going to release 3 cars for ATS. I'm going pretty fast here. Oh, Emmanuel, so it's not type in, you gotta click on that icon. There's an icon on the screen there on TikTok that will take you to widescreen. I probably need to adjust that because people yesterday did the same thing. And they were just typing on the chat the brackets. There is a little bracket. You know, like when you go full screen on the Red app, it's the same button. And you click that and it will turn my setup and you can see the whole thing then. And then you can you see that there is a TV that ends right here and there's another one that starts right here. And there's the same thing here on the left. You can see the TV here on the left. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Jennifer. Oh my goodness. I can't do words today. Yeah, I heard that, Jeremiah. I told you. Forza Horizon 5 is a fun game, and you should try BeamNG. Because I'm pretty sure if you don't remember the other one, it's not BeamNG. You would remember BeamNG. It's a fun game. I think my Red app is not showing here. Ooh, let's fix that, because I can't see the comments on one of my platforms, and there's a lot of people talking to me, and I'm not ignoring. So I'm sorry, I'm just gonna check here. Did it disconnect? I think it did. Close the app. Alright, caster exit, and then now let's reopen it. Show us the other side of the screen. What do you mean? I can't move the camera. It's fixed. Tiger, I see your question. I'm sorry, guys. I was not reading the chat on the Red app because it was disconnected here on my computer. I'll be right there, and I think it won't go retroactive. So you'll have to ask again your questions. I kind of see them there, but they're very small. I see Tiger 2 asking, where am I from? And stop spamming, please. I am from Brazil, and I live in Tampa, in the US. settings, and I think that's strange. You do not have any active public YouTube. Yes, I do. Oh, there you go. Connected successfully. All right, so back on TikTok is back here working. So I probably missed a couple messages you guys sent, and I think, let me see. Thank you. Yes, I see your messages now, Tiger. They're showing up on my screen. Awesome. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I should have tested earlier. All right. So am I in my car? I'm not in my car. I am in my home office. I am in my home office. No, Acquisti Online is not a bot. I hope so. He's been here almost every day since I started live streaming, and I really do appreciate that. Could you please start driving, Mary? I will when I will. So be patient. I am not in my car. I am in my home office, and if you look at my shorts, you will see there's a bunch of shorts that I start with a wide shot of my simulator, so you can see the triple TVs. You can see me panning in. There's a passenger seat on the right, the other side of the dashboard. Alright, DSPK, I set my steering wheel on Euro Truck Simulator 2, but my accelerator is the clutch and it's auto. So you might need to just tweak your settings, man. You can change there if you want automatic, sequential, or H pattern. So also you gotta make sure you, I think there's an option to really actually use the clutch for shifting. But I don't know how to walk you through, like, just, explaining. Well, thank you, 9-inch rails. Thank you, man. How much does your entire rig setup cost? Haley, I think it's... Usually when I tell the price, it's better to split the price. And if you go to my video on the channel right now, where I have the tutorial, you'll see the breakdown of every single part. But the part that makes my simulator special is the car, right? And the fact that all the buttons here work. So this is about $300 in car parts. If you go to a junkyard, pull your parts, you're going to spend about $300. And then you go and buy wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, that kind of stuff. That'll, cost you about $400 more. So around $700 should get you a simulator like this. Obviously, there's so many factors. Like, you could own a car that you just junk. You can pull the interior out and you can build one, or you maybe need to buy things on eBay. I don't know. So that'll spend more money. Well, there are several things that you need to consider, and so just make sure, like, you really do your research. Let me see other questions. Do you know what XP in the chat and the red app means? There's an XP? Oh, I see there's like a little brown thing, number 2 on Isaac. What is that? I don't know, but it makes it easier for me to see you when I look at my other... but I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Are AliExpress Arduinos any good? Grant, I would bet yes, and they're pretty cheap there. I did buy once, but not Arduino. I bought an extension, so it's a MCP 1725 or 2517. I think it's 1725. This is what allows me to connect. Like, I have one Arduino Micro Pro here on my climate control, but I do have, like, I don't know, 40 or 50. It's actually 50 plus buttons on here, because each LED is considered a button. So that allows me to expand the thing. Do we have rumble on the seats? Yes. The steering wheel, yes, because it's a forced feedback, so you can actually see it shaking. with the force feedback as I drive. And here I do have a butt kicker that is simulating the RPMs and the engine and the road vibration. Those are the only 3 settings that I left on in my simulator here. It's commenting XP. Oh. A super chat thingy. Okay. Was it you, Isaac, that gave me a super chat yesterday? Because my chat window here, I have an app that combines all the chat, and it doesn't show when people give me super chats for whatever reason. I need to find a solution for that because I can't thank them. I got a super chat yesterday, and I don't know who sent it. Was it you? What's the name of the simulator, Blackout? It's called Euro Truck Simulator. Oh man, that's sad. I don't know who sent it. Somebody gave me, I think, $2. Which was a first. I never got a super chat before. Jeremiah, how much was the setup? So I spent about $700 in what makes the simulator special, which is the car parts, the hardware, and Arduinos, that little LCD screen right there, you know, that kind of stuff. You can spend as much as you want on the other stuff like TV, monitor, computer, or as little as you want. So what matters is that I spent about less than $1,000 on the actual car part and to get the car part to work. eBay will be good for sending parts. Well, Mr. Goofy, I don't know if you're in the US, because I've heard from people in Europe that you can't go to a junkyard and pull the parts yourself. So if you could do that, and if you live in the US, you can find junkyards that are called pick and pull, pick and pay, how do you call it also, pick apart. There's several names for it, and if you search one locally, you'll find it's like a big parking lot filled with cars. You bring your tools and you just pull the parts out of the car that you want, and generally they're very cheap, and they don't make a distinction between, like, if you're buying a steering wheel from a Volkswagen or a Rolls Royce. If they have a Rolls Royce there, if they have a Rolls Royce there, it's going to be the same price. That's the gist of it. So, for instance, a steering wheel at a pick apart or pick and pull, it's like $14. And if you live in Tampa, you can go to Easy Pull It, Pasco Easy Pull It, and they will give you 50% off in parts if you mention my name there. What is the red in X in the game? What red X in the game? I don't see any red X. Let me see some questions. I probably missed it. I don't call it on. Get based over here. Oh, you're in the UK. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they do have it there, but it's pretty convenient. I love those junkyards. The X red in the game, Adam. Huh. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm sorry. You paid £30 for my dash, removed it myself, and the harness too. Oh, awesome. So they do have that. Yeah, I know. Scrapyards, you can go there, but usually some scrapyards will have the parts already out of the car. You don't go and pick the parts out of yourself. Is it just all highways, Kendi? Most highways, yes. Very little city. Logitech G29, no, Lonely. It's a Fanatec Club Sport DD with 12 Newton meters. Hey, they have that game for PS4. They do not, Joshua. Or if they do, it's another version. It's not the official ETS. Fab, yes, you can have the activation key for the game. Just go to Steam, hit purchase. It's like $4.99 on sale. So it'll get you a key. Super easy. Oh, I didn't know that, Mr. Goofy. That's good to know. So now I know that in the UK you can do that. Sandro, my RPMs are a little bit off. They're actually not off at all. They're perfect. And I can explain that to you. So you see, as you know, diesel trucks will have a range here from 600 to 2,000 RPMs. My tachometer here obviously goes to 8,000. So what I did was I calibrated it. I told the game, whenever the RPMs are at 2,000 RPMs, just send the number as 7,500. So now I have the full motion of my tachometer instead of just going from 600 to 2,000. To me, with my peripheral vision, it's easier to see the needle moving all the way to the red area instead of just, you know, looking at that little thing doing this. So it's perfectly fine, and I could, if I wanted, get it with the actual number. So it would go like, right now it'd be like around 1,300, so it'd be right here, the needle. But this is where I'm at right now. So if I move down the camera, exactly 1,300. So yeah, that's how it works. Truck driver for PS4. Yeah, but that's not ETS, that's what I mean. Is that mileage accurate? Cheers. Yes. So, Joe, the mileage is going up is accurate to the real world. So this is, for instance, I'm doing 60 miles an hour roughly right now. If I drive for 1 hour, it will add 60 miles here to my trip and the overall mileage on my truck here on the gauge cluster. But that it will not match the miles that are going down from here, from this display. This display is showing information from the game, which is compressed. If you ever played Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator, you'll know that if you have like a 1,000-mile trip, not going to take actually 1,000 miles drive, but they compress the world. Like, I heard 20-1. I'm not sure what's the compression, but it will go down much faster here than this will go up. And the reason is because this is showing real world, so it's calculating by my speed, as opposed to the display, which is showing information coming directly from the game. What type of steering wheel do you have? I have a Fanatec Club Sport DD. Free activation without purchasing? No, absolutely not. You have to purchase. Support the developer. That's what you have to do, my friend. How to use your phone for navigation in game? So check out Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Truck Sim GPS. This is what I'm using right here. It's an amazing project. They're on beta yet, but you can, if you get access on their Patreon, they'll send a link to you and you can install it in your iOS or your Android phone. Yes, the mileage is accurate. 7 miles for a mile? I don't know. In ATS, I think it's about 20. This setup's super cool. How did you hook up the real cabin with all the functioning? That's impressive. Runny game. So I'm using Arduinos, man. So every button works here because I'm using Arduinos. And I am making a tutorial on my channel to show you guys. I do have a tutorial already on the steering wheel, the Apple CarPlay, and on the hardware. So yeah, if I'm playing like Beeman G, the mileage will be 100% accurate for everything. Is that a real car steering wheel? Yes, Jeremiah. This is a real car steering wheel. As I need to exit here. How do you install the dashboard to the game, bro? So, Arduinos, my friend. Arduinos are the key to the world. Does the radio work? Yes, Connor, it does. The 6-speed, the 6 CD changer, and FM, AM, and also audio coming from the PC. Come fast. Is he learning how to drive? Oh man, are you learning how to drive? You want to learn? I invite you to learn with me. See, it's very simple. You just drive and read the chat and try to stay in the center lane, and then you hear like the lane depart assist, and then you go back to the center. Does the dashboard have lights? Yes, the lights are all on. The reason why you're not seeing is because I have triple TVs here and the lights on. So it's similar to your cars. If you have your lights on during the day, you won't be able to see the lights because there's so many lights that the dashboard lights are not as bright. And therefore you can't really see them. But if I turn off my lights, the main lights, and just leave it, it's at night here, you'll see now that the lights are on. Alexa, turn off studio. So now you can see the lights, they're all on. They're still a little dim because the camera exposure is turned all the way down because of the TVs. But you can now see that the lights are on, especially in the camera. Here, you can see the lights are on. Alexa, turn on studio to 30%. Do I use any graphics mod? I do use only physics, lighting, real brands, real graphic, and that's it. I don't have any. I don't have graphics mods here. Andy, at this point, just drive a real truck. Yeah, man, just like a Call of Duty player. At this point, we'll just join the military, I guess, or a flight simulator pilot will just buy a Boeing 737. Come fast. Are you having... What was... I missed the question. The chat is moving too fast. Why did you not buy a truck? Your tube. Because it doesn't make any sense. I just said it. Bro, in night mode. Yes. Willie, how much did the setup cost? Yeah, about $700. In car parts and, you know, all the hardware here. Where's your high beams? Right here. So I can pull the lever just like in real life. And now the high beams are on and they're off. They're on, they're off. Have a look at JBX. It's a paid mod. I'll take a look at it. Do we have time? Yes, we do have time. So I'll stop for a sleep when I see a place to sleep because I want to be daylight. Thank you, the smoking. Oh, thank you, Charmay. What wheelbase am I using? So I'm using a Fanatec Club Sport DD, the one with the 12 Newton meters, because the Club Sports are either 12 or 15 Newton meters. Oh, is this lane closed? I think it is. Blackout, I do need a CDL if I want to drive a truck, but I don't want a CDL. I have a office job that allows me to work from home and play with my simulator. That's a lot of fun. Brady, bro, you're driving a setup. It's an S60R. Yes, sir, Brady. S60R with an RTI display and a spaceball. I love it. I have the same car in my garage. Wait, how's the dice rolling? It's just in the game, so it's an accessory you can add to the game. How real does it feel to have trigger effects? I assume you're talking about like motion stuff. It does have rumble here, and the steering wheel has force feedback. Is there a fan or something? Honk. Okay. So, no, there's no fan here. I don't need it. I'm in my home office, and the AC is on. I'm trying to do something like this in real life, and I already made my indicators and made a 3D printed housing, but now I need a gauge cluster. Grant Little, yeah, I mean, if you don't mind the Volvo, there is a tutorial on the channel you are right, not on the channel, on the app you are right now, Grant. If you type in SimHub P2, like Papa 2, Volvo, you'll find a detailed tutorial on how to get the Volvo speedometer working. So you can buy a speedometer from Volvo and get it working. Does the controller work in game? Yes. So it wouldn't work on a Mac, but it does work on a PC. The simulator is top of the line. Thank you. Way too elite. How's the fuel going down so fast, Ben? So basically, the fuel is going down fast because the game is compressed. They're not going to make you drive 100 miles as 100 miles. So they compress the world, and as I drive, it computes more miles, you know. How did you pull this off for under 1K? The PC should be more than $700, David. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So the PC is way more than $1,000. What I'm talking about, David, is what makes my simulator special. Is it the fact that I have a 9950X with a 4090 here? No. Is the fact that I have a triple TV setup? Absolutely not. There's a bunch of folks out there with similar setups. What makes my simulator special is the fact that I have a car, a functioning car in my home office. And this was only $700. So if you want to build one, you have your own PC, you have your own monitor. The worst you can spend on it is buy a G29 steering wheel and the whole setup for about $900 because you can get a G29 for like $200 right now. So you'll spend $900 and you have the same thing as I do, only you're using a monitor instead of 3 TVs and a powerful computer. That's it. Where did you buy this? I didn't buy this, I built it. I bought the parts at the junkyard, but I built it. You were going to use a BMW E90 cluster. Yes, you can get the CAN bus for that. Ooh, got a ticket. Yeah, absolutely. There's codes on the internet you can find for the E90. I've seen those. There's a GitHub that will give you that. Slow down here because the police is still there. Thank you for the follow, guys. Can you play this on your iPhone? No, unfortunately you can't, Adam. It does look real, doesn't it? Yes. Thank you, man. Oh, thank you, Way Too Elite. I really appreciate that, dude. Oh, and a tank simulator. That'd be cool, man. Driving a tank with a tank. That'd be cool, Chris. I gotta try. I gotta find one. Let's stop for a nap here at the rest stop. Why does temperature keep going down and up? Okay, Sniper. Very well noticed, and there's a reason for that, and I haven't found out why. Let me break down for you. So the temperature here is actually not showing the water temperature from the game. That is showing the GPU temperature. And every few minutes, my GPU will, MSI will stop reporting my GPU temperature. There's a glitch somewhere. I don't know what's happening, but then the GPU temperature will show 0, and then the gauge will go, and then it goes back up. So that is my GPU temperature. Just like right here, the 68 Fahrenheit, it's actually 68 degrees Celsius. That's the temperature of my CPU right now. Can I speed? Yes, but then I get tickets like you just saw. Can you recap on the tutorial? Yes, the tutorial is like 45-minute long. Rixty, so you gotta press the icon, not type in the chat, the brackets. And then you can see the widescreen. What truck are you driving? Is it a MAN, Scania, or Volvo? It's a Volvo. Volvo FH16 with a 540 engine. Alright, let's turn off the engine. Let's put the parking brake on. Engine off. Let's sleep so it's daylight. Can you turn off the light for 30 seconds to see how it looks like? Yeah. Oh, now it's daylight. It's not going to show as well, but Alexa, turn off studio. Kisby. Oh, it's so cute when people come and tell me to buy a car. Because I have 4 cars, dude. And usually the kids that tell me to buy a real car, bro, are the kids that don't have a car. They don't have a simulator. Or they never driven a car before. They're like literally kids. And it's funny to see that. But yeah, I do have 4 cars. I fly real airplanes. And I drive my simulator in my house. For fun. Thank you, Lenart. We got a sim, truck sim, flight sim. Yeah. How's it possible to connect a car to a PC? A bunch of Arduinos, man. A bunch of Arduinos. Like this? Moat Y66. Bro, why don't you just get a real truck and get paid for working? Because it doesn't make any sense. I'm playing a game, dude. It's like telling a Call of Duty player, why don't you just join the army and get paid to, you know, do that? It doesn't make any sense. Volvo, yes. If you could... Man, the chat's going fast, guys. I can't even keep up. How much was the simulator? About $700 in car parts and hardware to build the part that makes it special. People need to realize that 18-wheelers aren't fun outside the game. This, Germany, this, yes. Where did you get the setup? I bought it at a junkyard. Let's get the engine started. Let's get going. Alexa, turn on studio to 30%. Is that a real miles to an empty tank? Yes, unknown. It's coming from the game. Coming from the actual information that the game is providing. So let's get going. Gotta maneuver around this truck here. Oh, yes, I can, Fang Dong, because it's a game. It's a game, so I can totally compare. It doesn't make any sense. Buy a $200,000 truck. just because bro doesn't understand how they work. Yeah. Why don't I drift? It's pretty hard to drift with a trailer attached. Can I ask you how you built it? Yes, Leland, you can go to my channel on the Red app, and then you can follow my tutorial. There's a 45-minute long tutorial there that will walk you through how to do that. And I think my levels are a little bit too high here. Thank you, Terror Gert. Thank you, man. Tutorial, yes, it's on the hardware, how to build it, how to put a steering wheel, how to get the Apple CarPlay, on that kind of stuff. If only you could make so a key to turn the truck on and off. Sniper, you could, but I just don't have a steering column here. So I just use the button here for the air conditioning on and off. How to program everything. Yes, I'm making the tutorial for that. It's not on my channel yet, but I'm recording as we speak. Not actively right now, but yes, I'm recording it. What happens when you crash? Nothing much. The game doesn't have like a crash physics, and so it'll just not show anything major. Am I making deliveries or just driving? I'm making a delivery. I'm taking this to Italy. Hey, AM Perfection Collection. I'm pretty good, man. How about yourself? Wouldn't it be more fun playing some racing sims? Sandro, it's debatable. I do have a lot of fun, and I do play a lot of racing simulators. But I'm live streaming, and if I'm racing, I can't read the chat. I can't talk to you guys, and ultimately, I think that live streaming is something that I want to interact with you guys. So if I'm in Nordschleife going for a hot lap, I'm not going to stop and read the chat, and I don't like those voice to text. So no, I think this is just as fun, to be honest. I don't have a CB radio, man. I don't. Thank you, Toppy. MK1 Golf, that's pretty cool, man. That's a good choice. Can you get pulled over? Yeah, they don't pull you over, they just give you a ticket. Hello, channel, forgot? I don't know. I'm doing well, Michaela. How about yourself? Do I play Microsoft Flight Simulator since you mentioned that you fly planes? Yes, Carlos, I do. I do have Flight Simulator 2024 here. And a fun fact, I did plan and practice my whole cross-country flight with the Flight Simulator here, and it was amazing. So I do fly a Cessna 150 Acrobat. It's really cute. You can find, where are you? Carlos, I think I missed your oh, there you are, Carlos. No, I don't have the images on my Red app, but if you go to my TikTok, I do have videos of me flying and landing and doing all those things and doing patterns. JP 1850, LOL, I can't imagine buying all this to simulate being a trucker. Oh, dude, that's so naive. Yeah, I didn't buy all of this. For one, I would have spent about $700, but since I'm a creator, I do have about 200,000 people following me on TikTok, another 150,000 people following on Instagram. I do get things for free, so I got the steering wheel for free, I got the whole interior for free, I got the butt kicker for free. I got most of the things here for free. I just paid for my computer. Can I crash? I can, but I won't. Well, thank you, Ginger Ninja. You too, man. We're pretty close to our main destination, about 6 minutes. Is this the fastest the truck goes? No, it goes way faster. Do I have clutch? Yes, I have a clutch. Let me show you. As I am gearing off, here it is. This is the clutch on my left, right there. And it works, so if I want to change gears, I need to push and change gears, and then continue. Hey, Phillips, I will ask you to stop, otherwise I will put you on a timeout. don't like that and you keep spamming the chat with that, it's irrelevant to what we're doing and you're not talking to anybody. Is this a simulator? Oboe works. Yes. How fast does the truck go? I don't know. I'm trying to keep within the speed limit. Do I drive a truck in real life? I do not. How much did you crash? I don't know. Then something. I can crash. But you have a PS5. You can build something like this with a PS5. The only difference is you're not going to get all the things working. Like, you can get just like a fancy table, if you will, like to sit a position and put the steering wheel and whatnot. You can change that, Jack K Cub. You can change the settings. Mine are a little bit more like realistic, and there's a mod that you can add for a more realistic like suspension and everything. Yeah, I will. If he says something else like that again, I will ban him. WL. That's annoying. Does the foot hold from holding the pedal as long? No, it doesn't. It's quite light. Quite light, not heavy. But yeah, I do have a pedal here. What's the mod? I think it's called literally real physics. You're saying how much money would it take to get you to crash? Yeah, just drop something. I'm not gonna say a number. You can just drop anything. I'm appreciative. How do you fuel in the game? So we gotta find a gas station. In fact, we do need one right now. Okay, under record, I will give you the privilege of being banned. Goodbye. It's annoying. How'd you build the Volvo gaming setup? So cool, Mike. Thank you. Steve, thank you so much. So I built it just buying the parts from a junkyard and putting on my home office, basically. And there's a video on Red app that will show you step by step how to do that. Get back here to the game. I don't know. Yeah, some people are like 6 years old. I don't know what they are. Hey Petra! How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, that is absolutely true, Germany. And especially when they see that I actually make money doing this, like real money. I paid the simulator over a few times already. Like, and I spent about $10,000 on the simulator. Everything. Like, because I'm a content creator. And also, like, I'm computing everything. Like the microphone that I'm using right now, the cameras and everything. So, who just got banned? The guy that was spamming. I usually give a chance. Like, A. Phillips is asking a Volvo or Renault. That's a fair question. This is a Volvo, so I would lose track of time. I do, Brandon. I do too, man. I start live streaming here, and then when I look at the watch again, it's like 2 hours later. This one. Is it a S60R truck? Yes. Detail. Yes, it is. How much was this setup? Elegant. It's about $700, $300 in car parts, and another $400 or so in hardware, electronics. Bom dia. Have you ever got a video taken down for dangerous driving because the sim looks too real? Yes, on TikTok all the time. I have to appeal, and then I always win, but I have to appeal sometimes. Do you have the American version? Yes, I do. I do have the American version. Actually, I have more hours playing the American version than doing this. WL, if it's getting boring, man, you are more than welcome just to keep scrolling and just go have fun with something else. I'm gonna drive my truck, at the speed limit, and I'm not going to start cutting up just because you're bored. I'm sorry. If your attention span is very short, mine isn't. And if you keep asking, I will also give you the pleasure of a ban, because I'm not very tolerant with the stuff. Can you play other games like F1 Chuck Norris? Yes, I can. We're almost there. We're gonna deliver this trailer. Jax, why not be a real life trucker if you're spending 10K? Well, for several reasons. It doesn't make any sense. Only for kids that don't have a simulator or a car. Trucks are way more expensive than 10K. I work from home. I have an office job that pays 6 figures plus, and it doesn't make any sense. It's like telling a person that plays Call of Duty to just go and join the military. How do you merge? You just put the turn signal and merge. Alright, but if you factor hours in troubleshooting, how much time? I don't know, man. I didn't compute everything, but I've been working on the simulator for about 3 years now. Yeah, well, I'll start banning people who just continue to spam. But that's alright, because that's one of the... You know, that kind of helps the chat in a way. So, you know, we'll still block you if you continue just trolling and spamming. It's not fun. So there we go. We need to park over there. Let me get you guys outside so you can see. Right there, just above the cabin here. I think you can still see the white line blinking. Do we have to back up to the dock? Yes, Germany. And I use my rear view mirrors here on the side. We're gonna start parking. Do they have a simulated wait stations for the game? Yes, Brian, they do. Well, thank you for enjoying. I can ban them. It's alright. So, Isaac, I just told that I would do that, and I will. Goodbye. So funny when you block them and they're like, oh, do it, do it, do it. Let me see who else is gonna get the ban hammer. There's WL. I told you to stop. You didn't. So I'll put you in timeout. You'll be in timeout for 24 hours. And if you want to come back later, tomorrow, another day, we can try. But there you go, 24 hours for you. Anybody else? You know what? WL just got the ban hammer, actually. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna add any modders today. I think for your offer, I will just keep modding. But that's okay. Oh, absolutely, Joey. And that is okay. Like, I'm more than used to the trolls, especially on my TikTok. You know, I have about 200,000 people that follow me on TikTok. Right now, it's like, what, 100? You guys can see it on the screen. It's right here on TikTok. It's 188,500? I don't know. So, I'm pretty used to people just being like trolls. And I think it's so sad because it tells more about them than it tells about me. Because I'm pretty comfortable. I'm 43 years old. I built this thing. I'm very proud of it. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. But, I mean, if you want to be a hater, I'm not going to be tolerating that. You like banning people. I don't like banning people. But I will ban them because this is my live stream. And I want to give attention to the ones who deserve attention. Thank you, CLT. I like to say thank you. If you ask me how I build things, I like to do that. What's the name of the simulator? So the name of the simulator is called Euro Truck Simulator. Is this AI? No, it's not. Does the mileage and speedo work with the game? Yes. the mileage and the speedometer work with the game. Why do you have a girl in your truck, Pablo? Just wanted to have some company here. As I need to, there's a trailer here, just to get in the way. Let's see if I'm doing the right thing here. Yes, I am. Look at that. Almost, but it's gonna be a tight fit. We're gonna have to move a little bit to here. Oops, that's just a love tap. I sound younger, thank you. No, it's not on Xbox, it's on PC. Hey, see you later, Quisty. Hope you have a great Sunday, man. Ooh, another love tap. Yeah, it's very tight. They put this trailer here just to mess up with us. But I think we can do it. Real world, yeah. Well, that's maybe her? I don't know. What R is it from? A 2000, it was the silver, the flash, got it, not flash, the silver whatever, with the Gobi interior. If you go to my channel on the Red app, you will see the car that the interior came from. So I think now what I have to do is go that way, and then I can finally just move into the spot. Nice. There we go. I think I'm on the wrong spot, but I think I can just kind of go back and forward and get it on the right place. Which country am I in the simulator right now? I'm in Italy. We're going for some pizza today. Alright, so pretty close to parking here. There we go. Straighten it up. Oh, I didn't see that lift. Oh yeah, absolutely. I can do that. That's so easy. What is his name? Let me just see. Oh yeah, I see that right now. Thank you. Thank you. It's just that I'm parking, so I'm focusing on the parking part. As I'm running out of gas. You guys see the light on? There we go. Now it's gonna be perfect. Lift heavy. So we'll keep an eye on it. Let me see. I didn't see any messages yet from him. Just had said hi. It's green, but I want to get it 100% straight. It's not hard if you know, but I'm not like the best parking person in the world. I did have it green, but I just want to get like 100% straight. Nice Fiat. My mom had a Fiat Uno in Brazil when I was a kid. It's a nice little car. It's green. I'll take it. Not super straight, but straight-ish. And the other truck here on the side is not straight at all. So I'll just take it. Put the parking brake on and let go. Bears, why not do the actual job instead? Because it wouldn't pay for all of this in my 4 cars and my flying in the real world. That's all. Do the just-in-time delivery. Hey guys, let's stop that crap on YouTube. Everybody, because then I will just safely ban everybody that's just doing that confusion. Adam Shabin, bro, what type of shifter do you have there? It's one of those generic H shifter pattern. Like if you type in generic USB shifter, you'll see that. All right, so you know what? We are going to get fares. THC, thank you, man. No, I don't consider building to sell. I have an office job. I work from home. I'm an executive at a very large company, and I make a lot more money just by doing what I do, man. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I would have to sell the cars like very expensive in order to offset the, yearly income that I get from my office work. Michaela, why don't you do a stream with the BMW setup? So the BMW is not assembled right now. I took it apart because it was on a friend's house. So it was just staying there because he asked me to build one. I built one for him, and then he had a kid, a very young kid. So he asked me to just take it apart, and I will finish the electronics, and I will use it for the tutorial as well. Yeah, today is a little bit different. I don't know what's going on, but we'll just kind of go here and do a little bit of a cleanup, guys. I'm sorry. Does the heated seats work? No, I'm in Florida, man. I will play in a second, THC. I know you're good, man. I'm just doing some cleanup here. Adam, yeah, no, the heated seats could work, but I don't have them on because it doesn't make any sense. What does my wife think about the setup? So she likes it. She's not one to play with it, but she likes it. I've been married for 15 years. She respects my hobbies, and I respect hers. That's how it works. They did Blitz Place. They did. I'm sorry if I'm neglecting a little bit TikTok right now, because I don't know why. The Red app has been on a wild day, a little bit wild today. Do I have more setups as well? I do have the other Volvo in the garage, Michaela, the one that I'm using to build the setup, to make the tutorial. So if you go to my channel where you are right now and watch the tutorial, the car you see me building, the interior, is not this one. This is my main one that's in my home office. And then I have the other one in my garage. Oh, wow. I am hitting all the points today on the weird people. Put the BMW steering wheel on. Can do that, I suppose, but not for long. I like my Volvo steering wheel. Hey, how you doing, man? Today the YouTube is wild, dude. So let me get right. Oh, it's been a while since I used it. Hitting my camera. Oh no. So I hope it doesn't. Let's pull a little bit closer here. Okay. I'll just have to turn on my... There. Enable. There we go. Is it the same interior? Yes, the very same. JP, I'm thinking about banning you, my friend. I don't see him saying anything on the chat. So I I don't know why you guys are. Is it a 5-speed? No, it's a 6-speed. It's M66. Let's get going and driving. Let me get this window a little smaller here because it's very big. It's gonna block my view. All right, let's go. I don't think I remember all the what the buttons do here. I think this is to increase the cruise. I'll have to refigure it out because all the buttons work here. Do the gauges work? Yes. Bro, your setup is a car. It's the interior of a car. Let's find a new job here. We gotta find fuel first, so let's do that. Let's find fuel. We're in Italy right now. So let's resume our regular programming. Ooh, yeah, I know. The BMW wheel is shorter, and my gauge is gonna be hitting all the time here, so I think I'm gonna have to use my... Because I used to have the camera in another place here. So, let me see here. What am I gonna do with this? Yeah. No, it's not gonna be worth changing the whole thing here right now. I better do that off stream. I'll try for just a few minutes. Got the parking brake on. Can you do a route in Germany? And yes, I did go to the Autobahn, but the trucks still have speed limit. Chuck Norris, yes, I could. I do actually use for Flight Simulator as well. I won't bleep, don't worry. Mouse steer, what base am I using? I'm using a Fanatec Club Sport DD. Okay, so do that if, if somebody's DMing. I don't know how DM works in YouTube, to be quite honest with you. Never seen it, so you can do that. I can easily block you, man. I don't support anything, but I don't support people just trolling my live stream because it's just annoying. Do I have a truck license? No, I don't. We're gonna stop for fuel here. Do I play Formula 1? Yes, sometimes. Well, now I don't remember if I set the button here. Did I set the button for... Oh, this changes songs. Yeah. I don't think I did. I'll just enter. GFA CVM product. Why am I moving sideways on an angle? I guess you don't know how parallax works. So this is not the real world, and as I move, the camera is the game camera is set for my eyes. My eyes are here. The camera is here. So it's not made for you guys. It's made for me to look. So that's why it looks to you guys that might be a little off. Because if I move the camera side to side, you'll still see the same thing outside. That's how parallax works. You know what? Jex Huix and the other guy, you guys are not happy and are still... Bye, guys. Actually, I'll just put in a timeout, 24 hours. You can rethink your things. Okay, and you two, 24 hours. I think those are the two last ones that were like super annoying. What's going on? It looks like a BMW steering wheel. Yes, Francesco. Oh, JM, I need you on the Red app, man. It's going crazy. Tabir, thank you, man. I don't know what's happening with the Red app today. Do I ever play with controls with viewers? I never did, Rail. I will look into that because I saw that one time and that was pretty cool. Am I driving a rig? Yes, I am driving a simulator. Yes, country boy. Where do I keep it? It's in my home office. Lift heavy. Right, but I play ETS and mine doesn't move like that. I just told you, GFA, because you are looking at it. If I move the camera physically to here, it'll be perfectly straight. You know, this is a 65-inch TV, so if I put the camera there on the passenger side, it will feel like it's moving sideways because it's not rendering two images. It's just rendering one image. So that's why the camera is off to the right. So it will look to you as if it's a little bit off. Am I using mods? Yes. The real physics, the real world brands. What else? The real lighting, and a few others. Is the speedometer screen? No. This speedometer here, just on this camera here. I can touch it, it'll move, or put my finger. That's not a screen. And it's a real physical speedometer, like analog. What truck am I driving? A Volvo FH16? Am I off? Yeah, I'm off. Oh, wait, put back here. I think I'm gonna put back the Volvo. I think I have to reconfigure here the buttons. I don't remember what they were. Yeah, I'm gonna just put... Oh, there. Yeah. So I'm driving this Volvo here. Thank you, Monty. Thank you, man. So let's get going. Let's find a new job. How big is the setup? Is it like a real car? No, it's just half. If you look at the tutorial lift, you'll see. Can you try driving with a camera attached to your head? I do have a few videos with the camera on my head. I'm a giant fan, but for live streaming is not comfortable, and I would have to have it tethered so there's no latency. So I don't have it. I just do the camera that's right here. I have other cameras as well. The gauge cluster camera and the pedal camera right here. That's the pedal cam with the clutch, accelerator, etc. The game is called Euro Truck Simulator. Why don't we have a phone on dashboard, Tummins? So this is an app called Truck Sim GPS that is actually showing things from the game here. Thank you, Makoto. Thank you, man. Now I think it's calm, but it was just going wild. Yes, Monty. So let me just ask you, don't just spam the chat. Ask once. I will get to your message when I get to your message. And if I miss it, just give it a couple of minutes. Try again, and I will get to your message. I try to answer everybody. And even though the questions are the same most of the time. So just don't spam, because that makes harder for me to keep up with the chat. So let's see. Let's go to Austria or Deutschland. Let's go to Austria. This one is Spain. $81 per mile. We're taking it. We're taking this boat. Absolutely. Where is it? Oh, it's right behind us. Right there. Oh, let me just put back the Volvo steering wheel. I don't remember what the buttons do here. I'll do that offline. Right. Is it on? Yes, the light is on. Just probably have to restart joystick gremlin here. Every time you connect a new controller, my joystick gremlin just goes dark for a second. Can you drive cars as well? Yes. Do you drive these for a living? No, I don't, man. I don't drive these for a living. That thing got a fan? No, it doesn't. Hello, Emma. Let's go. Gonna go with a U-turn here. Thank you, Lyft, for answering that. But yes, that's the exact answer. I do get the freight market jobs. I don't have a trailer here in the game. I think it's here. No, it's on the next one. Where's the entrance? Oh, over there. Is the airbag still there? No, it's not. I can show you in a second. What did you use to replace the battery? Just a power supply, 12 volts power supply. Do I play Gran Turismo? I don't play Gran Turismo. Thank you, DSJG. Thank you, I climb sometimes. Do you really climb sometimes? That's crazy, man. Can't even think of me going up or climbing. That interior is so expensive and rare now, Oliver. Yes and no. I found it at a junkyard. The car was about to be crushed, so they were just about to make this interior become just crumbled pieces, and I saved it. Do I have a manual stick shift? Yes. This is a it's called Spaceball from Volvo, and my real car in the garage, one of them is also the same transmission. Where is the trailer? There we go. Go into settings. You might have speed limiter on. I do not. I am limiting myself. Just want to keep it realistic. I have to go around first before I can connect it. This boat is a little bit over there. Did I build this myself? Yes, sir, I did. I love building things, and I would dare to say that I do have more or just as much fun building as I do playing it. How much did the setup cost, Drew? I spent about $700 in car parts and hardware. There we go. That was a little bit farther than I thought. What's my real car? So I have 4 cars. I have a Volvo S60R 2005, exactly like this. Manual transmission with the RTI. Exactly. Just the only difference in the interior is I don't have this. I have the cubby where you put the stuff there. And I have a Volvo S60 2020, the T5 engine, and I have the 2022 Volvo S60 with the T8 engine, the hybrid, with 415 horsepower. And also a Kia Carnival 2025 minivan. Oh, thank you, Michaela. Thank you. Hope to see you again. Thank you, Sync VFX. Thank you, man. Philip Silva. Yep, it's a lot less money than people usually think it is. How did you do all of that without looking? So I am looking. I do have 3 TVs here. So I have a TV here, and another TV here. And they're all displaying the game. So I do have my rear view mirrors on both TVs here. So I can just... GFA, I will admit, I like my Kia Carnival way more than I thought I would. I really do, honestly. Like, I did a road trip to Tennessee about a month and a half ago, and I drove the Kia Carnival. It's brand new. I bought it like 3 months ago. It was amazing. I loved it. Pretty cool car, pretty good looking, the new one. And the interior is amazing. I got the Prestige version with the reclined seats. It's amazing. It's amazing. I can't talk enough about it. Racing Flame, did you build it? Yes, I did build it. Racing Flame, and you can find a tutorial on my channel. The red app with the play button, you can find it there. Philip Silva, no, actually she doesn't. She respects my hobbies, man. I've been married for almost 15 years now, and we just respect each other's hobbies. She likes to paint. She has her own studio in the room right in front of me. So sometimes she'll be painting there and I'll be driving here. Sometimes she'll sit here and drive with me. You know, she works at a bank. Drive a car better than a truck fast. I wouldn't say better, it's just different. And besides, if I'm driving a car in a track, I can't read the chat and talk to you guys. Oh, you have the Telluride. Yes, it's very similar, isn't it? The big display, I love that display. Way better than the Volvo one. The Volvo T8, dude, it's like this little screen compared to that huge Kia. Thank you, Lift Heavy. That's thank you for answering people. Not right now, Lift. So do you like BeamNG? Yes, I love BeamNG, man. It's a very cool game. It's one of my favorite games. Top 3 games for sure. What's the fastest speed you ever drove? Like in real life, Eric? I used to do a lot of track days. So I went way past 250 kilometers an hour, which is what, 160 miles an hour? I used to do track days with BMW. Edgar Sanchez. At this point, just drive a real truck. This only comes from kids that don't have cars and never drove. So I'm assuming you're one. So I do have 4 cars. I fly real planes in real life. And I don't have any absolute zero interest in driving a truck in real life. We have the 2024 Sportage X Pro Prestige and I love it. Yeah, man, they're doing so well. I think they're making really good cars at this point. Yes, I really like my Volvo's THC. I've owned 9 in my life, and I currently own 3 Volvos. Super reliable, way faster than people realize, and they're just comfortable, safe, you know, all of that. I think, Philip, the design is very well, you know, tuned right now. What sort of system do you have to tilt the cab? Oh, it's not. It's just a game, indoor real. I don't know if my audience would really enjoy it, Lift. She loves what she does. She has like paintings, and she also does carving with the stamping thing. I forget the name of that. Have you seen the new Hori truck wheel that's coming out? I have not. Das Auto Grill pre-recorded live. Yes, it's pre-recorded. So I recorded yesterday, and I knew you were coming here, Das Auto Grill, and say that. So I just came back to the future. Nah, like you would make more money in real life being a truck driver. No, I wouldn't. Is that a Moza? No, this is a Fanatec Club Sport Fanatec Club Sport DD with the 12 Newton meters. They are, Eric. They are very, very reliable. 240 wagon, nice. Yeah, the red blocks are cool too, man. Oh yeah, the dices are on the screen. Is this a VR game? No, it's just a game. It's called Euro Truck Simulator. Dude, the lights there, you can see the speed. Yes, the lights are on. I can see them very well. The thing is, just like in a real car, during the daylight, you can't see the lights when they're on. I have the lights on my ceiling here, and I have triple TVs here shining lights, so the camera needs to adjust the exposure. So the exposure is adjusted way down, so that's why it looks dark for you guys, but it's very, very clear for me. It has every button you could ever want on a truck wheel plus more. Nice, I'll check that out. Not that I'm missing, you know, buttons here. I have a ton of buttons. They all work in the steering wheel as well. Hippie mechanic, why not just drive around? Dude, I drive around. I work from home. This is my hobby. Right now, I'm driving in Italy from Florida. I couldn't do that in real life, and I can go to Nordschleife if I want next, and to Japan next, and I can drive an F1 car. I can drive any car, and my cool simulator. And I wouldn't be live streaming here to, what, 223 people here on the Red app and 100 people on TikTok if I was just driving in real life. That'd be pretty boring. Oh, it's starting to rain. What's the longest trip you've taken in this game? I think the one I did yesterday. I went from Norway all the way down to Italy. Well, thank you, Kajun homie. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. My purple app is usually pretty slow. How did you connect it all, Sam? It's just Arduinos. A bunch of Arduinos. Arduino Uno here, and an Arduino Micro Pro down here, and an ESP32 here. How did you make the wheel? Do you plan on going in a higher 8 Newton meters? I do have 12 Newton meters here, so I don't need more. I actually have to tone it down a little bit, so it's not as heavy. But you'll find a video, Rare Dog, in my channel right now. You can go there and find a video on the tutorial on how to build a steering wheel like this. How much could someone spend on a simulator like that one, Francisco? So about $700 if you're in the US. X. Oh man, I'm sorry, you're broke? Dude, I'm sorry. I have 4 cars, I have the simulator, I own my house. I'm not broke. Sorry you were broke, dude. Thank you, hippie. Yeah, I mean, I understand people that come here, but they usually don't have the perspective of having both. I have cars, and I have a simulator. Like, I can practice flying here, and then I go fly in real life, and I know what I'm gonna do. Like, I planned my cross-country flight from here in the flight simulator, and then I went there in real life and flew, and I knew where to find all the visual references, you know, where to go. I even planned in practice in you know, talking to people on the radio. So Animate Legion edits. Thank you, man. See you later, Eric. Moza R5, R3 with a handbrake and shifter. I would go with the R5. Rare dope songs. No, man. I have a breakdown on my channel. You can see the cost for every single part. Not way more than $700. I got the receipts. Even though I got it for free. I asked for the receipt. Train wreck. This is so ridiculous when people say that. Like, trying to compare stolen valor with real people that give their lives for their country. Dude, if you mention that again, I will block you, because that is very, very ridiculous. Don't ever compare that, dude. Don't. Truckers, very cool job, respected. But stolen valor, dude, get a life. Hey, thank you for showing up on my purple Cajun. Adam, it's not real life. I mean, it's real life. I'm real. I'm playing a game here. If someone would make it Rare Dope, it would cost $700. Now, the TV is not included, the computer's not included, the wheelbase, because those things you can spend as much as you want or as little as you want. Ooh. Oh man. That was scary for a second. Thank you, THC. That's exactly it. But I have zero tolerance for people who say that, because I don't think I respect, you know, everybody that serves their country, and stolen valor is something very serious. Oh no, I can't. Train wreck, I cannot handle a joke like that, because it's a very serious joke, and some jokes, they're not funny. Do the buttons work on the car? Yes, they do. Every single button here works. And I can use my, even the, yeah, they work. Dude, again, I'm just gonna pass you. Yep, Fat Beaver. Jokes are supposed to make people laugh. I do agree. Oh, I don't mind crashing anyways. Where am I located? I'm in Tampa. You can't park there. You're right, Thomas. Rare dope. I'm gonna explain to you one more time because I think you're honestly trying to understand. The Fanatec, the TV, the computer are not the things that make my simulator unique. What makes my simulator unique is the fact that I have a car with fully functional buttons. You can build the car part, and let me put emphasis on the car part. If you go to the junkyard, pull the parts, you'll spend about $300, and then you buy wood, you buy metal, you buy carpet, you buy Arduinos, you buy an LCD screen, and you get those to work for $700. Obviously, if you have zero things in your house right now, you will need to spend more money. But if you have a computer, if you have a monitor, if you have a steering wheel, even the G29 from Logitech will do, the cheapest wheel that will cost you about $200. You just put the car part and hook it up and it will work for $700. Now, if you don't have anything and you want to buy a computer, buy the monitor, buy everything else, you can spend as little as you can. Like, you can spend a $1,500 on a computer because you got to buy a computer. You can spend like $200 on a monitor, and then that adds up. Or you can spend $2,000 on a wheelbase. You can spend $5,000 on a computer. You can spend another $4,000 or $5,000 on a triple TV setup, and that will cost you a lot more money. So that's the reason why I don't say the cost of everything, because it is irrelevant at the end of the day. It doesn't make any sense. Hell, we have more people from Tampa. That's so cool, man. You should hook up the air conditioning. I'm in Florida, dude. I have an AC just blowing air on me all the time. Does it work for the G920? It works with any steering wheel. What? Did it open? I thought it opened. There you go. Now it did. I am in Italy, I think. Yeah, I don't gatekeep HS. I have a tutorial. I teach everybody anything that they want to do. I will have the tutorial on the electronics going on, and I think it's part of like being a content creator, right? And I really want to share everything that I learned with anybody that wants to learn. If you want to learn, my tutorials are here to let you, make them. Are you feeling better, Makoto? You weren't feeling it so well yesterday, were you? Yes, Brian, it does work. I wouldn't recommend you put like a real steering wheel on your G920, but yes, it does work. Yes, Rare Dope, I know it's confusing. You know, a lot of people will come here and ask how much did it cost, and I say $700, and it kind of goes on a crazy loop in their minds. But like, imagine that I was driving on a sim rig, right? Like a tube metal sim rig with a sim racing chair, and somebody asked me how much did the setup cost. They're not talking about the computer or the monitor. They're talking about the structure of the sim rig. So that's why I break down the cost of the car. Oh, you have family in Tampa. Nice. What junkyard did you get the car interior from? So Thank you for asking, because if you go to that junkyard and buy parts and mention my name, they will give you a discount. The junkyard is called Pasco Easy Pull It. E with a Echo and Zulu, EZ, Pull It. Hello to Norway. Highways are different in France. I don't think I crossed to France yet. Is that a phone, a 13? No, this one is a 15 Pro. Actually, no, sorry. The 15 Pro is the one recording. This is the 16 Pro. This is my personal one. It's prohibited? Oh no. I'm worried now. Thank you, Cadron. RTX 4090. T to you too. Yes, it's in Pasco County. Oh, got it. Just start somewhere. So if I count everything, like the TVs, the computer, Philips Hue, everything, I would have spent about $10,000 on it. I didn't spend it because I got a lot of things for free. I'm a content creator in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and other social media, and here on the Red app. So I got a lot of stuff for free. How do you get the gauges to work, Kyle? So you need Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. Is that a working odometer? Yes, Jax, it is. Oh, you grew up in Hudson. Nice. Both hands on the wheel. I'm just chilling, man. So, like I said, this is the iPhone 16 Pro. Yes, it does have a GPS connected to the game. It's called Truck Sim GPS. Check out their Patreon. Simulator truck driving, but why? What's the point? Yeah, having fun. Like Lyft just said. I'm having fun. If you're not having fun, well, you know what they tell about tastes, right? Bernadette Jones, if you don't know where to begin, you are in the right place, because I do have a tutorial, a 45-minute long tutorial that will teach you step by step how to build one of these. Oh, I thought that lane was empty. The paint here in Italy is very confusing because they do have like those arrows on the lane, and usually here in the US when you see those arrows, it means it's an exit only lane. So I moved the lane and it's not an exit only. Confusing. Right, drifting, Ruglas. I can't see myself drifting with a boat. How do you read the chat, MRC Gamer? It's on my TV on the left here. Xavier board. Okay. See, I'm going here, and there's a truck on the far left lane. I'm not that far off here. Oh man. Are those bots driving other trucks or other people THC? So those are NPCs, just AI stuff. Those are not real people. I'm not online, I'm offline here. What truck do I recommend? I'm biased, Rail. I drive a Volvo here. So I like the Volvo truck, but I'm not an expert on trucks. So every now and then a real truck driver will come here and talk about their experience. Some will love Volvo, some will hate Volvo. So, really? That guy nearly stopped in the middle of the road. Really, dude? No, they are just NPCs, lift heavy. I noticed in Italy is a little bit different. Thank you, Niels. I know what you mean, lift. Were you able to get the force feedback through the wheel? Yes, Austin. There's 12 Newton meters of force feedback here. Lift heavy. I do have vibration. I have a butt kicker attached to this seat here. Yeah, the dude just kind of brake checked me, Mad Dog. That was very rude. Very rude. Rail, so you're also using a Volvo FH16. I like it. I'm enjoying this truck here. I don't know what you're on about, Trev. Maybe I missed a message. Can I go on this one? Nope, I cannot. I always do that at these toll booths. Please let me in. Makoto, you're still here, right? Because I'm gonna get my screen here a little smaller on... So I'm back here. Sorry. What are you using for the map? I swear mine doesn't look like that. Paul, check on Patreon, right on your Google, Truck Sim GPS on Patreon, and that is the map that I'm using there. It works with Android and iPhone, and it's pretty cool. Does a honk horn work? Yes. What should your company name be in ETS? I don't know, man. Oh no, my mic was connected. I just muted for a second. I was talking to my daughter. How much longer am I gonna stream for? I am gonna stream for just about another 20 minutes. Let me see how long. Yeah, I'm not gonna deliver this cargo yet. We'll go to the church in a few minutes, so I'll stop live streaming in a few minutes. Do I use Snowy Moon? No, man, but I'm very curious to try it out, Gabriel. I will try it out this week and see how it works on my computer. I have a 4090 with a 9950X 3D here. It should work well. However, I'm running triple 4K screens here. I do stream on TikTok, on the Red app, and on the Purple app. So right now I'm streaming on all of those. Hello, Liga. Thank you. You're gonna try to make an E46 BMW sim for Forza. Jackson, it's a great choice, and there's a lot of PD violation. All right, but it's a great choice. E46 are very good for sim rigs because there's a lot of information on how to get the gauge cluster to connect to the computer. So that is a good choice. And if you're interested in learning how to build it, like the actual hardware, not the software, you can check the tutorial on my channel on the Red app. Lift heavy, how long is the stream? On Saturdays and Sundays, I usually go as much as I want. Or if I have to do something at the house or with my family, I'll stop. But usually during the weekdays, they last from like 7:30, 8 a.m. till like 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in Florida. What's the beeping? So that's the lane keep assist. Because I'm reading the chat and looking, back and forth. Sometimes I just hover out of the lane and it will just beep. What Volvo interior, Alvin? It's a Volvo S60R. Oh, Paul Storm donated. I don't see that. I don't see that. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you, Paul. I just saw that on my other monitor. I don't know why my chat window is not showing it. But thank you, Paul. Thank you for letting me know also. That's rare. I rarely get like super chats. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying, and I hope if you want to build one, just follow my tutorial. Oh, let's go into the right lane, right? Because that one is the green. Oh, that's nice, Jackson. And 2004 E46. I like those early 2000s to mid 2000 BMWs. I think they're pretty. Thank you for the follow, guys. You've said that a few times, GFA. I don't know what you mean by that, so that's why I'm not responding. So please now stop spamming that on the chat. Noches paranormales. I don't speak Spanish, but I speak Portuguese, and I think you said I'm playing to work. In a way, yes, I get money here. Not only on the Red app, but also on TikTok. Stenda, hi, can I ask you how you did the Waze navigation? Absolutely, man. I'm trying to help out the team. So this is a mod that is an app on your phone, iOS and Android compatible, that will connect to your sim hub, to your game, to your ETS and ATS, and it will show. If you look on Google, just type in truck sim altogether, GPS, Patreon, and you'll find that. They have a Discord. The guy is making an amazing job here, and it will be free once it releases. Right now, the early beta is for contributors only, but you can check it out. It's not expensive, and it's super cool. I really want to support this project. Oh, thank you, Paul Storm. I really appreciate that, dude. It's rare that I get a super chat, and, you know, it's always great. Even though I have a job, I get money and all, but it's always good to, you know, feel appreciated. Thank you, sir. How much speed do I have on the truck, sir? Hey here, I am doing about 50 some miles an hour. You can see here, about 80 kilometers an hour. And why not become a truck driver instead, Arda? Because it doesn't pay as much as my real life job. And this is a hobby. Like telling a Call of Duty player to join the military. Thank you, Renault Clio. Louise Kasslers, I have no clue how you're doing this, bro. So if you want to know exactly how I'm doing this, you can check out my tutorial on my channel, and it will teach you step by step how to do this. You thought it was real? Oh man, it's a lot. Dude, I really appreciate it. It might not be a lot, you know, in the grand scheme of things, but it is a lot. And I know you're taking, you know, your money and your time to watch my live stream, and I am really appreciative of that. I truly am. Thank you. Louise Kasslers, how does one achieve this? You're in luck, man. My tutorial is on the channel you are right now, and it's about 45 minutes long, and I'm working on the electronics tutorial right now. As I'm realizing I need to stop for a nap because it's getting dark, and I know you guys can't see much in the dark. Let's put the high beams. Yeah, you can see better. I'm gonna blind everybody, but they're all in PCs anyways. Oh, Isaac, it's because there's a conversion. So Paul is probably from a different country, so it's not dollars. It's 25 whatever currency he has in his country. Thank you, Heretic Killer. Thank you. Thank you. I hate my voice, as I think 99% of people don't like their voices. So, but I really appreciate that, dude. Granddad, I am doing just about the speed limit here. On the shift, sir, that's a 10 speed, 13 or 18? Neither, Xavier. So I changed the game transmission to a 6-speed manual transmission just so it matches my real life. Really? I am still slowing down. But I changed the game transmission to a 6-speed, so it matches my real life 6-speed transmission here. Vibre, why am I driving so slow? Cut up. This is not a cut up game, man. I'm not driving in no Hesse. Or a set of course, I am playing a truck. I got a huge boat behind me. That's why I'm not cutting. Let's start the engine. What country? Oh man, that's a good question. Let me see. Where am I? Oh, let me use my handy dandy GPS here, right? I have my truck sim GPS, so I am in Italy, right there. I'm in the middle of Italy. I'm a few hours away from Firenze, and then Bologna, and then we're gonna go through Venezia, and then we're gonna enter Austria. Yeah, right there. That's a big long trip. I love this app. You guys should definitely check it out if you drive on ETS or ATS. Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. HTR Towin, how much was your gaming setup? So the part that makes my gaming setup unique, which is the car interior and the fact that it all works, was $700. Is the engine on? Yes. Lyft, I do have Makoto there helping me mod, man. I really appreciate, but it takes some time for me to build some trust. Makoto has been with me for weeks now, and it's been helping me out on TikTok and here on the Red app and also on the Purple app. So I appreciate the support and the help you are offering, but right now I'm just gonna wait till I know you a little better. Well, thank you, Xavier. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining the live stream, dude. The Lego animator. It'd be cooler if it was an actual truck. I agree to a certain degree. I have limited space. This is in my home office, so it's I could have gone with a truck, but I also drive cars. So I think if it makes sense to you, I think it's weirder to drive a car in game with a real truck dashboard than it is to drive a truck with a car dashboard. You see, the camera here makes me feel that I'm super high, so I feel like I am in a truck, as opposed to if I'm driving with a truck with a wheel like this, and it doesn't really feel real to me. So I understand your point of view. It's just sharing mine. Yes, only 700. Got a police officer. I don't know if you guys have this law, move over law, but here in Florida we have to move over if we see a police on the shoulder. Why not do the real driving, David? Because I'm in Florida, man, and I'm driving in Europe a big truck. I can't do that in real life. And besides, in about 10 minutes I'm gonna be ending the live stream to drive in real life. So, and I have to respect the law. I can't crash, I can't reset. There's a bunch of things that I cannot do in real life that I can do here. Let's move over. Please let me in. Car. There's a car here on this lane. I'm just gonna go. You're gonna have to go. Hey man, can you go into more details in how the vehicle works, set up in details? Grown and living. Grown and living. Yes, dude, in my channel, exactly where you are, if you want to, reading the chat, moving all over here, if you want to check how I built this, every single detail that it is possible, check out my long video. There's a 45-minute long tutorial on the channel you are right now, and it will walk you through everything. Everything. Thank you, Joab. I do agree myself. I am biased. I have 3 Volvos in my garage, but I think Volvo is the best choice. Well, thank you, Lyft. I appreciate that. When is my next live? So tomorrow morning, around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time zone you are right now. Here in Eastern Standard Time is 10:11 a.m. So you can do the calculations. Yes, yes. It's hard to say your username because it's yes, and I start with yes a lot of times. But the car part, which is the main structure of the simulator, is not expensive. If you're building yourself, right? Thank you, Grown a Living. I hope you like it. Hello, Jeremy. Oh, thank you, man. Sensor job. What do you mean? Is it an S60 interior job? Yes, sir. An S60R. 2005 till 2009 had the same interior. Oh, I like Volkswagens. I like them. I never owned any Volkswagen. My grandpa had a Golf GTI when I was younger. But yeah, I don't have anything against them. These are cool cars. Just Das Auto, so just a car. But it's pretty cool. Diesel Cobra. Why it looks so real though? Because I do have the interior of a real car here on my TV, playing a game. So it kind of makes you feel like I'm in a real car. Is the speedometer accurate? Yes. The speedometer is accurate and the tachometer is calibrated. So the tachometer is calibrated to show when it's 2000 RPMs in the truck game, in the game truck, it will show 7500 here. So it's calibrated to show that. Okay, people, merge. The 2019 Jetta R-Line in black. I like the Jettas. I think they're good looking. Very standard cars, but yeah, I don't know why job is not where. Hello, Liga Silvanovic, in London. Hello. Did you build it? Yes, M, I did build it, and you can find a tutorial there on my channel. Sometimes my little pin here goes up, and it doesn't let me change. Jeremy, I don't know what you're on about. It's not, so I would ask you to just stop, or I will moderate you and you'll be on a timeout. Yeah, exactly, we get it. You don't like the word job, but you are more than welcome to just, I don't know why you're even saying that word. The red app is so weird today. That guy didn't let me in, so I had to slow down, and now I have the other truck jumping in front of me. Oh, look, there's a Lamborghini. Never seen a Lamborghini here in the game. Am I an engineer? No, I'm a bachelor's in business administration. I work with market research. How did you get the speedometer to work, Jeremy? I just hooked up a Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield, and it's also connected to an app called SimHub in the computer. Hey, King Brad. Good afternoon. Did you see that, Jackson? Yeah, right there. It's a Lamborghini. I never seen one in the game. Kind of funny. Right there. Not gonna show. I didn't either. That's interesting. Thank you, M. I'm not a smart man, I think. I'm just an average guy that is very stubborn, and I will not stop until I make things work the way I want them to work. Does the GitHub you posted contain the updated sketch for the S60 cluster? Yes, it does. It does have the updated sketch, the one that will get the turn signal to work, the display, and a couple of lights here that usually don't work, and I also calibrated the odometer. Thank you, Ashun. I am in Italy, yes. Does the radio work? Yes, it does. Thank you, Em. I appreciate that. Well, I don't know if that will happen, but I do love sharing what I know, so if you're interested, you can watch my tutorial, and I don't gatekeep information. I really share everything I know. So feel free to ask if you're building one, and I will be glad to help. Oh, no worries, Dirt. I hope, make sure that the gauge cluster you have is with the white connector in the back, because if it's the green one, it's a 2001 to 2004 gauge cluster, and those don't work with that code. So make sure you check that. Oh, there's the police there, gotta move lanes. Ah, really? The guy didn't stop because I was using my turn signal, and then it's my fault? Get a life. I'm passing near where you live? That's cool, man. Sounds of Sanity. Looks like a video game. Well, you know what they say, right? If it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, I don't know. It might be a game. Porchisa Prima. Is that a real company? Thank you, Jackson. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pass this center here that I could stop for a nap, because I will have to go. Nobody. At this point, just drive a real car. Nice setup, by the way. Well, thank you. But the comparison is not very good, man, and it's not very creative. But anyways, thank you for saying the nice setup. Hey, that F1 guy, welcome back. Yo, cats. Does the AC work, M? Ooh, look, gotta stop here. There's an accident. Ooh. So the air is not blowing from here, but the buttons work. All the buttons here work. As I think I should use my hazard lights here to let people know I stopped in the middle of the road, right? Good, nice, Florina. Will we see ATS anytime soon? Yes, Isaac. I think this week I'm probably gonna go on ATS at least once, because I miss the speed limit. The speed limit here in Europe is so low. I have to keep driving at 50 miles an hour. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic. I have the graphics mod, so it's kind of realistic as in real life. I think he's saying meow because of the cats. Thank you, cats. So we'll stop at the next rest stop. Where's the next one? Oh, there's one up ahead. Yeah, Isaac, go for it. Boop. Beep, boom. Take the limiter off. It's not limited. It's just heavy, and I'm over the speed limit right now. I don't have the most powerful truck engine here. And I do get fines if I go over. I'm at 60 miles an hour, and I am playing with fire here. The speed limit on I-94 in Illinois is about 65 to 70 miles an hour, and people average 75 to 80. Yes. I drove I-94 this week, Jackson. I was in Chicago on Wednesday and Thursday for a business trip. I drove all the way to Boise, Wisconsin. Was it Boise? I forgot. Wow. My memory is just awful. Just get a truck at this time. Yeah, I'm gonna spend $200,000, buy a truck, and casually just drive anywhere in the world. Yeah, I'm gonna join the military because I play Call of Duty as well. Thank you, Mello. ATS or ETS? So this is ETS. Alright, put the parking brake on. I can give you guys, you know, answer a couple more questions. Turn off the engine. And go outside the truck. Where are we going? Live Solution 81. We're going to Austria. Yeah, the speed limits here in Europe, at least in the game, are so slow. Oh, Liga Silvanovic, I'm sorry, I have to go into the church in a few minutes, and I gotta get going. The Autobahn, yeah, you know, even in the Autobahn in the game, they have a speed limit here. So I think trucks are not free to go at any speed. Yeah, all right, my friends. I think that will be it for today, since I do have to go. I appreciate you guys watching. I see all 210 of you on the red app, the 4 of you on my purple app. Thank you for watching. I have new followers there. I hope you guys are one of those. And then I also see you guys on TikTok. Wasn't very big today. I don't know what's happening to TikTok lately, but thank you guys for watching. I see all 70 of you there. Just now at 64. I don't know the number. It keeps fluctuating, but thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys spending time here with me as passengers. Oh, Makoto, I really do, dude. We will. Last week I was traveling on Wednesday and Thursday, and this week I'm gonna travel again, and it's gonna be a super tiresome trip. I'm gonna go 7 a.m. fly towards Philadelphia, and then I'm gonna fly back at 7 p.m. back home here in Tampa. A business trip, and I have to present to a client a big report. So this week is gonna be kind of nuts, but I'm looking into that. Hey Peter, what's that? You can tell the age of a person by just the what's that. Danish, how much was the setup? About $700 in car parts and hardware. Yuk Tong ride with OG. Bro does not understand how money works, dude. You don't understand. Like, how would I buy all of this if I did not have a job, kid? Oh my goodness. It's usually the unemployed that will say that, and people who don't have a car that will tell me to buy a car, because they don't understand the costs, the implications, and how life really works. But you'll grow, and I hope to get a job that pays you well enough that you can support your hobby. That'll be cool. Lift Heavy, you'll be here for my next live stream. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. So I see your name is spelled Isaac, but it sounds like Isaac. It's just that you're... Oh, Isaac. Okay. I see what you're saying there. I didn't see the small difference between the double S and the double A's. Yes, Life Delusion 81. Thank you, M. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for watching. Oh, really, Makoto? Oh, we gotta talk, man. We gotta talk. Does the speedometer and stuff work? Yes, it does. Let me just turn on the torque here so you can see. So that's the gauge test, and then if I turn it on, there you go. The RPMs are up, and this is the actual fuel. Accelerate, it'll go up, and all of that. Turn off the engine here. Alright, everyone, I gotta go. I love you guys watching here. I hope to see you guys again. So if you're not following, hit the follow button. If you're on YouTube, just hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow my YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch and you're not following me, hit that follow button. Doesn't cost you anything. And I'm also having a very hard time to be discovered here on Twitch. Super hard. So help out. Oh no, man. Abo, I can't. Unfortunately, I gotta go. But we will be again tomorrow. Have an awesome day, guys. Enjoy your Sunday. And see you tomorrow.